What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to Run Thoughts. Freddie challenged me this week to make sure I don't miss. Little did he know, I wasn't missing anyway, because we are fucking back, baby. Just wrapped up 5 miles, longest run since the marathon, which is now just over 2 weeks out. So took, I would say, like more time than usual to get back into it, but I think that a big proponent of that is just that I was still pushing that mile a day for 2024. We are 330 days strong of not missing a single run, which I am super proud of. So I think that that is what played a big factor in the entire thing. So now that we're healed up, I think it's about time we push for 2,000 miles. I think I'm somewhere around 150 to go. I did the math, it's like 4 miles a day. If I could stagger in a few of these 5s, throw in some 7s, 8s, maybe even a 10 before the end of the year, I think it would be good to get there. But just overall, feeling back lately. I don't know, I feel like toward the end of training, we're just getting down. I think it was just a long time that we've been training, from the 12-hour race to the marathon to just the mile a day, just so much going on, working 2 jobs, maintaining everything else in life. I think it was just a lot, and I was getting burnt out. I really don't always like to use the term burnt out because I feel like it is overused, and people use it when they aren't necessarily actually burnt out, but more so just as a reason to validate their own laziness, to give themselves an excuse. And I don't really like to make excuses. Obviously, like, shit happens. I do make excuses. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I never do, but it's something that I really try to avoid. But yeah, I feel like the last 2 weeks has been a nice bounce back, and we're here. Got a gym membership again, got that dialed in, just went, did a big ass meal prep. Sunday reset was on steroids this week, and I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling energized, and I want to run with this shit. Freddie and I have been having a lot of talks on the back end for what DTI is, where it's going, what 2025 looks like. And I'm not even going to give anything away because I don't want to just talk about it. I want this to be something that we show and something that people can actually see, be like, oh shit, like they've actually been putting in the work, whether we think so or not. I feel like this is something that's really big for me, is that I'm super consistent, and I have been in certain areas, I'll say. Obviously, it's not everywhere. I mean, this posting has to be consistent, but like there are areas that are my main priorities. And so this fitness, this running a mile, my relationships, all of these things, personal growth and development, career goals, this has all been something that's been super fucking consistent, dialed in. So much so that I would say it's become a habit, and it doesn't necessarily need as much attention because it just gets pieced into my day. So with me putting these things back in place, back in the routine, these habits, getting back in the gym on a consistent basis, dialing in the diet, well, especially now when I'm training, definitely got lackadaisical on what I was eating there toward the end of prep, which is pretty normal for me, but now I'm gonna rein that in, just start to deal with things in a more controlled way, more moderation. So just like really tack these things on and just keep building the blocks towards this future that we want. And I know like it's so close. If we just turned things on just a little bit more, we could have already been there. And sake of time passing by and us not being there, knowing that we have what it takes, that we have the potential, we have the knowledge, we have the drive, we have everything, and we let little shit get in the way. So it's dialed back the fuck in. We're locked in. We're ready to go. No prep on the calendar anytime soon, which feels real nice to say out loud. So nothing really set in stone. Definitely going to be training again. The mileage is picking back up. 5 miles, longest one in 2 weeks. Felt great, loving it. Might push it a little farther this week. Who knows? It's a beautiful fucking day out today. End of November, mid-60s. Can't beat it. Family coming in this week for Thanksgiving, so I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. So you guys all have a great Thanksgiving week. I'll speak for Fred, super grateful for everyone who tunes into this, listens to the podcast, supports the brand, whatever it is. We're going all in for you guys. Much love, and I'll see you next week. Peace.